Davido to be dropping unavailable video soon. That is what is trending right now on social media, because a lot of people are really asking for the video, and he is ready to drop that anytime soon. We got a big album right now in Nigeria called The Timeless, coming in from Davido, and a lot of people are giving their exclusive preview on that album. I think some people quite agree that the album is one of the best. Some condemned the songs in that album. We got to talk about what composers said about Davido being most loyal artist in Nigeria, and that is what we are getting to understand about the big story. Before I dive into the story, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Based on what I've heard and the kind of storylines, I got to understand that yes, Davido made it this time around. We need to talk about that. At an interview session, a person of Victoria talked about meeting Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy in one night. That is an interesting one, because a lot of people are now looking at the reconciliation happening between Davido and Wizkid and calling in Burna Boy to reconcile with Davido because we need peace in the industry. I think the FCs are really doing worst of it to them all at a point like this. And a series of interviews with Davido have revealed a lot of things about the conflict he's having with either Wizkid or Burna Boy. These are being caused by persons around them. Yes, superiority of artists in the Afrobeat sector has caused a lot of damages in the industry. That is something I kind of understand based on the recent interviews of a person of Davido speaking about the actions of fans, how they made them, fight themselves based on the superiority claim, and that we need to stop at a point like this if we must see a reconciliation between a person of Davido and a person of Wizkid at this point. Let's listen to Victoria.
It was Buju's show.
Okay.
Right. And I was about to go on stage. Yeah. Burna. And I see Burna Boy smiling at me. I want to say, no, it can't be me now. No, it can't be me. No, I just felt like, does Burna Boy know who I am? Why is Burna Boy smiling at me? He's like, and he tells them to bring him forward, bring him forward, bring him here. And then he shakes me. Everything is still like a dream to me. That night, Davido was rehearsing for his show somewhere in Lekki. I think my manager was there. We went to meet him. Just leaving there, went to Echo Hotel and I saw Wizkid. Right, so leaving Echo Hotel to Buji's show, I saw Burna.
Victoria is one talented artist that we need to watch out for in 2023, because he's got a lot coming in 2023, and I kind of love his creativity. I love his act to an extent, especially most of his new sounds right now. Davido is the most loyal artist that is coming in from the composers. Yes, you need to understand that Davido to an extent is a loyal person, and he's down to earth. That is one thing I kind of understand about this guy. This guy has always fallen in love with music and his fans out there. The composer who has worked with Davido since almost 5, 6, 7 years ago said Davido is one of the most loyal artists in Nigeria, and they are confirming this on camera. Let's have a glimpse of that interview.
I'll give Davido his props, because if I genuinely look at it, he is the most loyal artist and probably the most consistent artist. Not that artists aren't loyal, but from the first time we actually worked with him was 2014 till now.
That's 9 years.
Yeah, literally. He's basically been there from the beginning, and it says a lot him as a person and how much he believes in us.
Right now, what can you make out of the story of Davido? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Davido made mention reconciling with a person of Wizkid, after the death of his son. I think that is a life-changing experience for Davido and his family, and we have to, support him through this time around, because it's not easy for one to lose his son and see come up with big ideas like Timeless album and still topping charts around the world. He also spoke about spending about $2 million in the promotion, making and producing of a Better Time album before his Timeless album, and that he didn't get that kind of feedback compared to what he's getting right now, and he only spent about $300,000 in making Timeless album, and is getting a lot of whooping, rewards for this. I think you need to understand that it's not all about promotion alone or spending money making album, getting international features. It's about the quality of songs, the quality of content you are throwing out there. That is something I believe about that, and it's a kind of learning from most people to understand that whether you feature international artists or local artists is the quality of songs you are doing. Talking about Afrobeat to an extent, I think it has grown to a big size in Africa. Looking at the likes of Burna Boy, the likes of Whiskey, Davido, the likes of Omale, the likes of Rema actually selling out arenas across the world and getting the accolades they deserve. We tell you that this industry is an industry that has come to stay. We need much investment in this industry to actually harvest a lot in the future, and it's about the biggest among the creative industry in Nigeria right now, and we are taking Afrobeat to the nooks and cranny of this world, and we are really getting a headway. Timeless album of Davido is like a gift to Africa, a gift to the world, because this Timeless album of Davido is getting a lot of attention right now, and people are really saying these attentions are well deserved. But you need to understand the big story behind it, that yes, part of it was already produced before the death of Davido's son Ifeanyi, and he got to move backward to see that yes, I can inject some things into this and then make do with it, and then he actually did a lot with that. Davido has changed over time. A lot of things has changed about Davido ever since the loss of his son Ifeanyi. Always be magnified in one of the biggest album he's dropped in recent time. He is getting attention he deserves across the globe, as he has been billed to perform at Forbes under 30th billionaires and all those kind of things, and also understand that he'll be speaking at that event. And you need to understand that yes, Davido has impacted in the lives of many, and the impartation I cannot undermine. Talking about being philanthropic to an extent, offering about 250 million naira across orphanages in this country, and then giving opportunities to young people out there, bringing them off their record label and then standing them up, will tell about Davido being a great man at heart. What are your own expectations from Davido and Whiskey's joint tour? I think a lot of people are really expecting something unique may happen anytime soon on that. Davido is dropping a music video anytime soon, and people are really happy and excited about that. I think we need to look out for Unavailable, and that song was written for Davido by a friend of Davido, that is Peruzzi, and he actually gave a shout out to Peruzzi on social media about this good feat. And Peruzzi on the other hand is so excited to be in the career of Davido and always be mentioned from time to time. Before I jump right off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos. Thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon, to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.